Yo, 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 what's going on, peoples? So, yeah, I mean, obviously, as you can see, we have black screen at the minute, but we're trying a new game. I'm going to become a firefighter. Now, could be interesting. Someone actually sent this to me and was like, oh, you should try this, see what it's like. Shit, what did I just press? So I don't actually know what to expect. But I thought, screw it, let's go for it.
Dispatch to Unit 1. The fire has spread to the roof of the house as well as an adjoining room. Backdraft potential in the area. Use extreme caution. The secondary unit is on site, providing water coverage for the burning roof. The evacuation status of the house still unknown.
Okay. I mean,
Dispatch to Unit 1. Ladder truck is on scene and has assumed safety.
graphics look pretty good so far. I thought there'd be a little bit of a prologue in a way.
Unit 1 to dispatch. Copy that. Parking in front.
Damn. This fire's proper ablaze, isn't it?
Someone strapped to the bedroom. Get that person out of there. Take this Callaghan tool. Can you walk?
Hey, I think you have to carry me. It broke my leg or something.
Sensitivity is really high.
I heard this loud noise. I fell.
Oh, sorry, I just smacked my microphone.
After that, there was smoke everywhere.
Phew, all good? Thanks. We'll take it from here. We can get back to putting out fires and
Thanks for getting me out of there.
The firefighters mentioned that something in the garage might have exploded and caused the building to ignite.
Okay. Okay, so you can kind of get like 5 points. Okay, that's kind of cool. Kind of target it right at the bottom again. Ooh. I don't know what the one about has exploded. I can't see shit. Right, can you like stop burning please and just like let me put this bastard out? Please. This house is like well in gold. Good and proper in gold. Jesus. So I'll come in, I'll do the job for everyone. Well, at least we're kind of getting through it, which is good. Come on, mate. Getting through it. Come on, fight. Let's go. Damn. I mean, the garage is still partially on fire. I mean, first fire and, you know, we get rescue and we put out the fire. Pretty decent, if you ask me. Yes, that's completed your first mission. You are now on the interactive. Here you can select your next mission. The next mission is available ready to select. With growing experience, more will be unlocked. Before responding to your next mission, you usually sharpen your skills. No better place. Okay, let's go to the training facility and let's sharpen my skills. What? Let's not sharpen my skills. Let's just kind of. Yeah, but do I have to? Do I have to do the training? Do we? Maybe not.
Dispatch to Unit 1. The fire has spread to the roof of the house as well as an adjoining room.
Is this the one that I just did?
Potential in the area.
This is the one I
Extreme-
just done. Let me quit that mission. I just literally just done that exact same mission. I'm not doing it again. Right. Let's do the training. Because otherwise I'm going to stand and go, what do I do? Dealing with doors and walls. Okay.
This training exercise will get you familiar with using forcible entry tools on doors and walls. Walk forward and open the door. The next door is locked. Grab the crowbar off the bench and walk towards the door. Then, break it open. Good work. Now place the crowbar on the ground in the glowing box. Grab the Halligan tool, walk towards the door, and break it open.
Okay.
Nicely done. Place the Halligan tool on the ground in the box. Grab the demo hog off the bench, walk towards the door, and bust it open.
We'll do the same
Grab
animation.
the axe and walk towards the door. Swing at it and smash it open. available door, create your own. You can break through some walls using any forcible entry tool. Look for the cracks in the wall and break through it with your axe. Examine the wall for cracks.
Oh, it was actually quite easy.
This training will familiarize you with using forcible entry tools on windows to enter and exit rooms and buildings. Now, grab either tool on the bench, walk over to the window, and smash it open. Now, grab either tool on the bench, walk over to the window, and smash it open. Okay, now climb through the window into the next area. At times, the window is too high to reach, so you'll need to climb onto something to gain access. Good, we're almost done. Smash either window and climb through to the next area.
Okay.
This exercise will familiarize you with using power saws to cut through locks to open doors and vents. Okay, pick up the circular saw from the ground. Good. Now use the saw to cut the lock on the vent ahead. You have to be
I mean,
careful.
I'm pretty sure they're heavier than that, but okay.
Nice. Once more, pick up the saw from...
The animations are a little bit out,
Now,
but
job complete.
the general, actual kind of base of the game is actually pretty good.
This training exercise will familiarize you with using ladders. To use a ladder, you must first attach to it. Walk over to the indicated spot and connect yourself to the ladder. Okay, now climb the ladder by pressing forward. Okay, now reconnect yourself to the ladder and climb back down to the ground.
Oosh, easy.
Good. Connect to the new ladder beside you. Now, climb up. Good. Now climb.
Oh, open the door and move outside.
Nice. Now use the door to go outside and climb the ladder up to the roof.
Okay.
Okay, now climb back down and we'll continue.
I mean,
Job done.
okay. So,
With this training exercise, we'll familiarize you with how quickly fire can spread. Okay, stay where you are and just watch the fire spread. Notice how fast it jumps from object to object. Now, grab a hose and put out the fire. Spray water by using the indicated button. Spray water by using the indicated button. Spray water by using... Alright, once again, just watch the fire spread.
I think actually fighting the fire is actually quite the hard bit.
Okay, Okay, you know the drill. Grab a hose and put out the fire. Good work.
This is
Now,
too good.
grab a hose and try to put out both grease fires. The water doesn't help, does it? In fact, it makes it worse. Water and grease fires don't mix. To fight grease and chemical fires,
It'd be like foam or
you'll
something.
need to use a portable CO2 extinguisher.
Yeah.
Grab an extinguisher and aim it at the base of both fires. Sweep the extinguisher side to side on the flames to make sure you put it out. Good work. When out on calls, look for different types of flames so you can be ready for any grease or chemical fires you run into.
Oh. Which one did I do? That one. Wait, I did.
This training
yeah, I did.
exercise will familiarize you with how to effectively fight a fire using the hose aiming interface. All right, grab a fire hose and enter the door in front of you.
Hell yeah.
Quench that fire with the attachment. Look at the on-screen indicators in proximity to where the water hits the flame and learn how they can help you to assess the firefighting progress. Don't hesitate to change your position to get a better aim. This helps you quench the fire as quickly as possible. Good. Fire's out. You may have noticed the sparks coming from the lamp on the table. These sparks can and will reignite the fires after you put them out. This can create a dangerous situation of potential fires in areas you thought were safe. And there it goes. Since electricity will restart the fire multiple times, the best way to deal with electrical fires is to cut the main power by finding and using the building's fuse box. So, instead of wasting water on an electrical fire, walk over to the fuse box on the wall. Okay, fire's out. Now walk into the next room. Alright, since you already know how to deal with grease fires, grab an extinguisher and put those fires out. You'll notice that both the attack hose and the CO2 extinguisher use the same interface to help you put out fires as efficiently as possible. Okay, fire's out. Job done.
Wow.
This exercise will get you up to speed on smoke, how it affects your vision, and how to effectively clear it. Smoke is dangerous and can seriously harm you, which is why you'll always be equipped with an SCBA system to ensure you can breathe in any situation. When going into a smoke-filled area, be sure to use your helmet-mounted flashlight. It'll really make a difference. The best way to deal with smoke is to eliminate it. Venting a room allows the smoke to clear and makes it easier for you to see any dangers. This will really help when doing search and rescue operations. To clear the smoke, now, open the door and enter the next area. It's full of smoke. Stay crouched so you have the... Now, open the door and enter the next area. Okay, we're going to take a different approach for this room. A smashed window is just as effective as an open window. If you need to vent smoke but run into a locked window, don't let that stop you. Grab a tool off the bench and smash both windows.
There's no tool there. Now there is.
Nice work. The smoke will clear out in no time.
Okay.
In this next phase, we'll take a slightly different approach.
So what's this like? So doing it from the outside instead.
Good. Now enter the building by climbing through the window. It's smoky in here too. Remember to stay crouched to improve your visibility as the smoke clears from the window you just smashed. Now, you did it.
Oh, okay. I expected that to be a little bit longer, but
Now we're going to learn about one of the most dangerous situations you'll ever encounter. A backdraft. Backdrafts often surprise even experienced firefighters. Backdrafts occur when the oxygen within a room has been used up, and then more oxygen is rapidly reintroduced into the area. This is caused by opening a door or window in an oxygen-depleted environment.
pardon me.
When backdrafts occur, fire explodes out of the door or window and can become a fast-moving fireball, causing damage to anything in its
Okay.
path, and can even badly injure you. Okay, enough talk. Now we're going to show you a backdraft event. Know what to look for in potential backdrafts. First, walk over to the window on the left and look into it. You'll notice that the room is full of smoke, but there are no visible signs of flame. This indicates that the room is above its upper flammability limit. This means that the gas or vapor in the air is capable of producing a flashlight. It just needs an ignition source. Oxygen. Okay, look at the locked door on the left. Notice that the door is different than most. It has signs of a potential backdraft.
Yeah.
In addition to the room being full of smoke with no visible flame, there's also smoke at the base of the door along with the sound. You hear it? A low thud. This sound seems like it's repeating because the room's trying to suck air into it. It needs oxygen to reignite the fire within. Okay, door's unlocked. Open the door, but immediately back away from it to avoid the blast from the back. Okay, notice that the area opposite the door was caught in the fireball and is now on fire. Put out the flames in this room, then move through the door into the next room and extinguish the fires there.
Okay.
Put out the fires in this room, then go through the door and into the next room to extinguish the fires there. Good work. Now notice that the next locked door has signs of a potential backdraft. Do you see the smoke at the base? Do you hear the pulsing sound? Okay, door's been unlocked.
Let's go. Okay.
Good work. As I said before, even experienced firefighters can be surprised by backdrafts. So pay attention to any closed door that you approach and look for signs of backdraft.
Yeah.
It could save your life.
So that was that one. Establishing.
This
That-
training exercise will familiarize you with setting up attack hoses to fight fires and show you how to connect a fire truck to a hydrant water supply. First, we'll establish a water supply line. This ensures you never run out of water when fighting fires. Now, walk over to the indicated compartment on the truck and grab a supply hose. The supply hose is the yellow one. Okay, now, look directly at the connector on the truck. Nice job. Walk over to the indicated fire hydrant. Walk over to the rear of the truck and grab a supply line. Head over to the indicated connector on the other side of the truck and connect the supply line to it. Like before, remove the cap, unroll the hose.
Okay, and onto that one.
Okay, now we're going to attach an attack hose to the truck. Attack lines are colored red. Good. Now walk over to the indicated part of the truck where you can connect the attack hose. Normally next to... Nice. We're going to need a nozzle for the attack line. The nozzle allows you to increase or stop the flow of water as needed. Now, pick up the coupler from the ground and walk to the back of the truck. Open the lower compartment and swap the hose coupler with a nozzle. Now that you have a nozzle, look directly at the coupler on the ground and go! Clock is started. Put out the fire extinguisher.
What do you mean clock has started? Jesus. Okay. Not gonna lie, this is a little bit more in depth than what I thought it would be. Like, I mean, I don't really know what to expect with this, but it's actually quite good. I must say. I mean, generally, I would have thought you put the base of the fire out, the rest just kind of goes with it. Kind of. Kind of, yeah. Kind of like that, I think. Definitely a lot of smoke though. A lot of smoke. A lot of fire. This is just awkward. Why is there so much? This is a game, bro. Mate, you're not gonna last long. I'm the firefighter. It's actually quite good though, to be fair. To be fair, I'd full on, if I'd just gone straight into it, I'd have killed myself in this game. If you can kill yourself, I don't actually know if you can or can't. Jesus. You done yet?
Good work. Fire's out. Job done.
Oh, sweet Mary Jesus. Done that, done that. Okay, squad commands.
With this
right.
training exercise, you'll give commands to your squad mates. This will allow others to complete tasks for you while you focus on other objectives. Have a look at the upper right corner of your screen. You can see the AI indicator along with the associated shortcut. Point at the circle on the ground and press the shortcut for the AI that you've just seen in the upper right corner. The AI character will now walk to the indicated location. Good. Now direct the AI to the second circle, followed by the third. Well done. You've just learned how to give go-to commands. Now, call the AI to your position. The AI will now follow you. Walk along the waypoints. As you can see, the AI is following you in close proximity as you move around. As you can tell, the AI is very closely following. 2 victims need help in that building. Your mission? Rescue them. Head through the door and into the building. The door's locked. Instruct your AI to equip a Halligan tool and come to your location.
I've got your back, boss. Yes, sir.
You can instruct the AI to open the door for you. AI can interact with all context-sensitive objects like doors. Now, follow the indicated on-screen interaction. The AI squad will grab a hose and start combating the fire.
Door is open, boss. I'm on it. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Don't forget to get both victims to the paramedics. Use the AI shortcut again while aiming at the victim. While the AI is bringing the victim to safety, they're no longer available for other commands. But their main priority is getting the victim to the paramedics. Go ahead and carry the other victim to the paramedic. Give another go-to command to send the AI into the room with the fire.
Let's go. The hell just happened there? I mean, realistically, you wouldn't just casually do that. They're not like another hose right now. Okay. Am I not able to get like another hose line?
Yes, Commander. Okay, boss. I'll put that fire out.
Okay. Right, he's now fighting fire. Okay. So that's kind of cool, to be fair. Like, you can give the commands, you could just do it all yourself. Kind of dope. Have you not put that out yet?
Yes, sir.
Because you're aiming out the bloody window. Literally just aiming out of the window.
Exercise will familiarize you with how to use ladder, trucks, and aerial arms to attack fires from above and to rescue victims in elevated locations. Before extending the truck's ladder, we must first stabilize it and ensure that the truck will not tip over with the ladder boom extended. Walk over to the indicated control panels and extend all the truck's outrigger arms. While deployed, the outrigger arms simultaneously bypass the vehicle's movable suspension and gives the truck an overall... Walk over to the indicated areas and engage the ladder boom controls. Good. The ladder arm offers you 3 degrees of movement. Up, down, left, right, and forward, backward. Extending the ladder arm forward and backward effectively lengthens and shortens the length of the ladder. Now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the up and down directions. All right, now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the forward and backward direction, making the ladder length longer and shorter.
What indicated controls? Ah.
All right, now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the forward and backward direction, making the ladder length longer and shorter.
Like... Ah. R and F. Okay.
All right, now.
Didn't even know what the buttons were,
indicated
didn't I?
controls and move the ladder in the forward and backward direction, making the ladder length longer and shorter.
Wait, what? Move bucket to victim on roof. I'm trying to work out where the victim is. Well, that is a full retractable. Well, your location's rubbish. Why wouldn't you just park closer? Oh, really?
Okay, you've saved one victim. Now position the bucket near the other indicated roof and wait for the victim to reach the bucket.
Hmm?
Okay, you've saved one victim. Now position the bucket near the other indicated roof and wait for the victim to reach the bucket. Okay, you've saved one victim.
So the whole time, I was looking at the wrong bloody one. Okay, hopefully that's a good angle.
Fires are out. Job done. Congrats! You've completed the firefighter training course and are ready to handle any
Jesus.
situation so you can save as many lives as possible. Feel free to return to the training facility to practice your skills if you need help with the more difficult emergency calls you may encounter. Remember, we train today to be safe tomorrow.
Okay. Well, to be fair, weren't actually that bad. Now, I'm not going to do the mission just yet. So, I've just become a firefighter and we've just completed training. So, yeah. Do you know what? enjoy it and stay tuned for episode 2, guys. Take care. Bye bye.